Hello. We're
Hey.
back. We're back. PB right on time, buddy. Well done.
Are we live?
We're live.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah. We're right into this.
Yep.
I know, but nothing's working here.
What are you
Can
talking
you hear
about?
me?
Yeah.
I don't know. My microphone.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right. We can hear you. You're good.
Yeah.
Can you hear
Yeah.
us?
I think we're good now. Can't hear anyone. Hello? Oh wait, hang on.
How about now? How about
So
now?
are we- Oh, I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, we were just fucking with you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. So we are live. Okay.
We are
Yeah.
live.
We are
Yeah.
live. Best Ball
We're
Mania.
live. We are live. We're going to hop right in. Nick's going to join us here in a sec. He's having more computer troubles. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I forgot to deposit. Give me 2 seconds here. No one needs to see my bank account info.
I mean,
no one
it's,
needs that.
run it.
Yep.
I need some more money in my account after the cold streak I've been on.
Oh, yeah? What's going on?
I
NHL or what?
NHL crushed me, and then Euros. I had a future in for all the people to win the groups, and France looks like the only one not going to win the group, which is insane because they're favorites to win the whole thing. So
They're not even going to make it out of group play.
no, they made it out of their group, but they're not.
Wow.
They didn't win their group. They drew against Poland today.
Wow.
So
Of
that
course,
was.
we get the 7th pick again.
Oh,
I mean, I don't mind. I don't
Oh,
mind
God.
the pick as long as we.
I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
don't-
fine. I feel like every time I run a draft, I get the 7th pick. It's just be nice to have some other options. That's all I'm saying.
All right, here. Let's see. Yeah, the puppy filled quick.
Very quick. I thought we were going to get one more in tonight, but it was done this morning.
this is what, a week and a half?
Something like that.
Yeah, it filled real quick, but
Yeah.
back to the best ball streets. Best Ball Mania is what, like 30% filled.
Let's see.
I think
See if
it's.
it'll
I think
tell me.
it's.
While we're waiting. It is 29.2.
Yeah, I mean, and when the puppies kind of close, that they start filling even faster. I think it's going to be close. Like it could fill before the season.
I mean, I think it fills probably about 2 weeks before the season starts.
Do you think they do like a smaller one then? Or just like a bunch of different other different tournaments?
No, they wouldn't do another Best Ball Mania. They would just have I think they're just going to spam release a bunch of tournaments if they think it's going to fill early.
There's Nicholas, right in time for our first pick, bud.
Perfect.
And then when
just
you go to the
He's
draft
patient.
board, I don't know if you've done this before, Alex, but like there's a way to make it like that giant draft board.
Yeah, we're on the clock. I'll throw it up after.
I say Bijan or Brees, but Bijan.
I like
guess.
Bijan.
I'll be Bijan mustard.
I did over
Bijan
50
it is.
Puppy 2 teams, and I did not get a single share of Bijan, not by choice.
Wow,
That's insane.
Yeah,
that is
I
insane.
was so upset.
Did you not get any you must not have gotten like the 6th or 7th pick in any of them?
Yeah, I mean, and a few Bijan was going at the 6th spot, so I got like Jefferson at 7 twice, which is
Wow.
kind of weird, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of upset because I wanted some more Bijan shares.
Yeah, well,
Not
this
bad
is
stock
like,
to have.
this is like 5 puppies worth of Bijan now you get.
Wow, good math.
Well, I guess technically only 1 if we're dividing it.
I was gonna say, what do you mean 5? Wouldn't it be a 4th?
Yeah. But I mean, I'm saying a puppy's $5, BBM's 25.
Quick maths.
Gotta divide it by 4 again.
Did the puppy
hit
fill?
him, Drizzy?
Yeah.
It did.
Oh yeah, we're in a Best Ball Mania, Nick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the puppy filled.
Wow. I snuck in like 5 more slow drafts an hour ago. So
All right. So here I would vote.
I would vote Ayuk or Waddle.
I'd do Waddle. Waddle.
yeah, I'm good with either.
Let's go Waddle. You still got that uncertainty, you know.
It looks like he's probably gonna go to Washington after the stunt he pulled.
I don't know. I mean, Jaden Daniels was his QB in college, so like they're buddies. So it might just be
He
They
brought
can
him
try
to
all
me.
they want.
homies. Yeah, like
Who does that?
I don't know.
Break it down. What did he do?
He brought Jaden Daniels with him to his contract meeting with
No,
the
he
players.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he was hanging out with him prior to it. It would
I thought they said he took-
tampering. It would be completely illegal for him to show up with Jaden Daniels in the
I was
building.
going to say.
Maybe he waited in the car like a dog in summer.
I think they were hanging out like right before it. That's what
I don't know why you had to compare him
Space
to a
was saying.
dog.
Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark interviewed them prior to Ayuk going into the 49ers offices, and he had both of them on. So they were like together right before it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah,
I
like
saw
you said, I
Chase-
mean, it's
Chase
he can-
Claypool was trying to tweet at him to get him in Buffalo.
What I
could
saw,
use-
like
they could
Ayuk,
use an
I saw
alpha.
Ayuk followed him.
They could use an
Yeah.
alpha.
I saw it on Twitter. I was like, it's the most Claypool's going to contribute to that offense all year.
His largest get.
Yeah,
Zinger.
got him.
All right, so I would say here.
I would say a receiver.
I like any
Yes.
of the top 4 receivers, whichever falls to us.
Yeah.
Can we get some Tank Dell exposure? I feel like we haven't drafted him at all.
We have.
We've definitely drafted Tank.
I love Tank.
Yeah, Metcalf or Cup
I don't
would
like
be
Cooper
fine.
Kupp personally, but
You know what? If we get DK, it's going to set us up to talk about Noah Fan again, and thank God he's gone. So
Man, we didn't. So we don't have to go down that
all
road.
for you, Corey.
Oh no,
Let's read.
there's still a possibility we're gonna head down.
all right,
those.
so I'd say
I'm gonna vote Tank.
I'm gonna vote Cup.
I'm gonna vote Cup as well.
I
Corey?
just want to get
doesn't
more.
matter what I say.
Yeah, it does.
You're the tiebreaker. What are you talking about? You have
I mean,
You're gonna go
Cooper Kupp.
Pittman.
There's
Yeah,
3
you're gonna go
seconds.
Pittman. You're gonna go Pittman. We know.
No,
that.
I said Cup.
Okay.
Talking about are still debating. Just say your pick. Everyone should just with 10 seconds left. You need to just say who you want.
First of
Yeah,
all, it was two for Cup. My vote didn't matter.
Yeah, but
If I would say Tank Dell, Alex still gets the last click.
sometimes he sides. with
I
the
like
other
to switch it up. I think I'm pretty fair on the clicks.
What's the old saying?
sure. I like the vote, so we could go like the survivor status and just say the tribe has spoken.
Yeah.
And then draft a guy.
Bring me your torch. Cooper Kupp, bring me your torch.
In Corey's case, when he can't pick, we're just gonna have to say you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, in that case,
Just kick him out of the room.
In this case, it would have been Tank Dell. Bring me your torch because he's
True.
leaving.
Good point. I mean, there's a chance he falls to us still.
There's no shot.
That'd be electric.
It'd be awesome, but yeah, there is probably 0% chance.
All right.
We
So
got
stack
some-
wise, what are we thinking here?
We're
We start to build anything? Maybe get like Kyle Pitts.
So we can't go. We cannot go Tua and Stafford. They both have week 6 buys.
Okay.
So
yeah.
keep
So,
that
but
in
we
mind.
could we
We do
could
one
hit
of the
the
two of them.
opposite of one of them. So like if we got Amari Cooper and then got Watson and Stafford or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think we still just let the draft fall to us at this point and then see where it takes us.
Throw him
I'll
out there
just-
for good luck.
Say Obviously, Washington has the Falcons, so you can get Jaden Daniels,
Yeah, that's another option.
and
Which
you can
means
get Scary Terry here.
I was going to say we would want to get McLaurin here then. That's what I
no,
was saying we should think about.
no,
it.
because we still can get. I still like Amari more than.
Oh,
Then
Tank
McLaurin.
almost came back to us.
I don't know. Amari's in some contract disputes. He's yet to show up.
I'm not very.
He might be on the trade block, is all I'm saying.
What?
There's rumors of
All right.
swapping him and Ayuk.
Yeah, that would like
I'll vote
Ayuk.
Scary Terry.
I mean, I might vote Amari, but
Terry.
I think he's just going to be taken down a notch with.
we could still possibly get Terry.
Yeah, I think Jerry Judy's and Njoku's a solidified beast mode every game. So I don't know if Amari's going to have those massive games like he did last year with Joe Flacco chucking him 47 passes in one game. So just something to think about.
Hopefully,
I just
Judy's
have
got a
always loved.
catch.
I've always loved Amari Cooper.
Yeah, me too. I just, as a Browns fan, I'm just saying, I think his production might take a little dip.
Nick, when did you become a Bears fan?
Bears fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with
Said
your back?
Browns. Oh, I don't know. I think Alex sent it to me because we needed the.
He wanted more bodies on the Bears. We got 3 in here now.
I do live in Chicago.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
fans of like 15 different teams.
Nick, are you gonna start bringing out the?
No.
No.
If you bring out enough Miller Lights, I'll just start chanting "Duh Bears."
The Bears.
As
It
they're
is by
playing,
far away, like the best saying, I think. The Bears.
Easy,
It's pretty damn
easily
good.
the best.
I don't think there's another one that maybe the JETS Jets. That would, I think,
It's a good
rank
one.
at the top.
You can't go Who Day
Yeah, but it's the
because
Jets. So
the Bengals and the Saints claim both Who Day, so that's out of the picture.
Yeah, Saints just have to copy people.
The dog pound's electric. We'll give it to you, Corey. Do the Colts have?
The shoe.
They got the hammer, but what is it?
The shoe.
The shoe. I mean, but that's not like their.
would you scream the shoe? What are you talking about?
Four eyes. You do.
oh shoe.
That's actually pretty good.
Not. Yeah, it's not great, but
The anvil's pretty electric, though. I'll give them that.
yeah, we got the anvil. The Vikings actually. The Vikings have the best.
Skull is.
Oh, the skull chant.
Skull is up there with the Bears.
Yeah, and they have someone come in and hit the drum beforehand, and everyone in the stadium just like skull, skull.
That is pretty.
That
good.
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's almost as good as the Florida State Seminole chop.
Whoa.
That's
Are you
pretty
still allowed to
insane.
do that?
It's tradition, I guess. Yeah.
I guess Florida State does pay them a hefty amount of money to be able
Yeah.
to keep their tradition.
Yeah, it's probably like looked at in the same way as like the Blackhawks. Like it's more of a respect piece than like derogatory.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah, they're the Seminole.
Washington's old team.
The commies.
That's right.
Yeah, the football team.
The Redskins.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, we're almost up here. If ETN's there, I like ETN, but otherwise I vote
You
Kyle.
could go
Pitts.
Pitts too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Pacheco would be quite a nice faller. I mean, I do like these are like it's like the
ETN
running
too.
back range that I don't.
ETN just got taken.
We haven't done 2 running backs in a while. I don't
Yeah,
like Pacheco.
Let's do RB heavy.
No, I mean, not RB heavy, but we can go 2 within the first
2
5.
studs.
And then
Yeah.
pause for a little
I would
bit.
rather go Kyle Pitts actually, but
No, we can maybe get Pitts on the turn.
Pacheco is just. I mean, it's 10 picks.
We'll see.
Yeah. that's good value.
We'll see. We'll see.
And
We got
I do
to.
really like Pacheco.
Pitts
Bijan and
would fall a
Pacheco, that's a
couple,
good
but-
duo.
And now we don't have to take CEH.
Thank God.
So we got out of that one.
I know we're not too worried about buy biases, but we do have 3 guys with week 6 buys now, just to keep in mind.
All right.
That's okay. I took like 10 people today with week 14. So
Let me guess. Colts. All Colts.
no, it wasn't a Colts team. It was the team I was drafting with you. That was a Colts team, actually. I think it was. Now that I think about it.
No, it
I
wasn't.
really, I swear, I've not had like drafted a Colts team. I think that was maybe like the first one. I've gotten shares of Richardson, but not heavy like what I did.
Yeah, not this is a pretty solid start. We got
Especially if we get Pitts.
if we got Pitts.
Ooh.
I mean, there's a couple guys in front of us with tight ends already. A couple guys without tight ends as well.
Another reason why I didn't like Pacheco there is we have two teams that went double RB pretty early, so you could see like some running back value get, like you want to kind of be ahead of it to a little bit, but
Yeah, I don't think Pitts is going to make it back. Unfortunately.
Positive vibes, Corey. Positive vibes.
So we can target. I like targeting Roman Wilson late for the stack with the Chiefs.
I was targeting him, but I've pumped the brakes a bit because there just has been like 0 camp reports, and that's like a little concerning.
It's OTAs. It's like
but why was he never mentioned one single time?
I don't know.
I mean, are you putting a lot of weight into the stuff that's coming out right now?
Well, I'm saying like you're a rookie and you were
playing
there
flag football out there for a week.
No,
like,
but there's reports every day of all the rookies and every team, and then you just don't hear one thing about Roman Wilson for the
All right,
whole.
we're on the clock though. We'll worry about Roman Wilson later.
I like Rome.
I'll vote Rome here.
I think we could use another wide receiver.
I feel like Ladd's gonna be so heavily.
Or Christian Watson.
I'll vote Rome.
Christian Watson.
Going wrong.
This also sets up maybe some Caleb too. We haven't gotten him in a while.
Yeah,
Has been a while.
Let's get him back on there. PB, what's the percentage of Caleb you own in your own?
Well, the 3 sites, I would have to check Drafters. I don't know how to check your ownership on Drafters, but
You're doing Drafters too.
I'm maxing DraftKings, Drafters, and Underdog.
The big contest and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. He's not going to college this year.
Big bankroll. Or
Yeah,
he's getting a free ride.
Yeah,
I maxed BBM and DraftKings last year, and I was able to get like 70 into Drafters, but this year I'm trying to max all 3 of the flagship contests.
Does anyone just think BBM Drizzy every time someone says BBM? Or is that just me?
just you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still thinking about how much PB's donating to the rake right there, though.
I have 15% Caleb, so I'm twice the field on him right now.
Thank you, Jason.
No,
I think OTAs is the dumbest thing to even take news out of. It's like Nick said, they're running around just getting to know each other. Like
no one's playing defense.
I get it. Roman was a guy that I was like, okay, I like the Steelers, how they evaluate receivers. Like I trust that, but it was just it was just weird to me. It was odd to me that I didn't hear a single thing about Roman Wilson through the entire.
I mean, how much did you hear from the Steelers camp?
They were talking about Najee and Jalen Warren and how many touches they wanted to get him. And
Arthur Smith loves his backups.
They were talking about Pickens maybe coming out of the slot more. So they were talking about players, just Roman Wilson, just the rookie, just not mentioned at all.
That's fine. You never heard about Claypool, and he was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a good example.
I mean, Claypool was good, though.
Claypool and George Pickens both had insane rookie years.
I'll have to look
their
back.
Hit rate's awesome.
Talk about Pickens.
Oh yeah, they can draft their receivers for sure.
All right,
that's about it though.
I would love some JSN if he was here.
Now there's a guy who's been getting some reports out of camp.
Yeah, he's like my highest owned receiver, I think.
A lot of bounce back talk out of the JSN camps.
Let me check. Yeah. Oh no, Christian Kirk is the only one. I have 22% Kirk,
Of course he is.
and I have 20% JSN and 19% Rome. Those are my 3 highest receivers.
I don't hate it.
But yeah, I mean, for my highest one receiver or player, like 20 something percent owned at receiver, like I'm still pretty balanced, but you can still get 3 times more than the field on a guy. I think running back is where I've taken the biggest stands. I think I have 37% Rico and 31% Javante. So
JSN here, I
You
guess.
going JSN?
I like that. My top 5 wide receiver exposure. I got Jerry Jeudy at 33%, Corley at 30%,
damn.
Dotson, DJ Moore, and Darnell Mooney all at 20%. I guess Hollywood Brown's at 20% too.
I got Hollywood at 30, Tank at 21, and Josh Downs at 21.
I'm at Josh Down, and keep in mind, I've only done like 15 drafts. Josh Down, 60%. Devontae Smith, 40%. And then Darius Slayton, 20%.
A lot of Danny Dimes late stacks.
Yeah, just stacking. So I guess that does mean I have a lot of Colts teams. If I'm Darius Slayton's coming in as my 3rd highest receiver right now.
Yep.
Okay,
But
you
again-
guess who my highest owned tight end is?
Kyle Pitts.
No, he's
Hunter Henry.
second. He's second.
I got Hunter Henry.
It's got to be
my
Noah
top
Fant.
3.
Let's be honest, boys. There's got to be Noah Fant.
Yeah, wait.
It's no offense.
It's gotta be no fan.
I got Muth at top at 23.
What do you think my highest owned quarterback is?
Trevor Lawrence.
That was a good guess.
Because I know you love mediocre quarterbacks.
Yeah, in order, it's Lawrence, Watson, Caleb, Jalen Hurts.
I got Watson, Hurts, Love, Josh Allen.
I saw a stat today. 24% of Jalen Hurts' fantasy points came on the tush push. Is there at all some worry that now that they got Saquon,
that was my
taking-
case
taking
why you
someone
don't
else?
take Hurts and Saquon together.
that's a lot of
I
of
was-
points on just one play.
I was doing that really early in the offseason. A lot of like AJ Brown, Saquon, Jalen Hurts stacks.
Yeah, I just don't like if you take Saquon, you're betting against Hurts.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think you're hitting your ceiling with both in the same game, but I felt like it was almost like a bit of an insurance policy where you're getting maybe like 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns from the Eagles each week.
All right, we're on the clock.
Are we taking White? And there's not really any.
I like Zamir. I don't like
I'm
any
fine
of
with
these
Ferguson or Zamir, whichever I'm fine with either. But I do think one of those two is probably the pick here.
So we don't have any
Here.
Eagles for Ferguson.
What?
So we don't have any Eagles.
Right.
I know we don't have any Saints either, but we can get Juwan Johnson late.
I'd rather get like Kendry Miller or something.
Or Kendrick, but
We could get
no one
Shaheed.
running backs going.
Yeah,
against-
Shaheed would be.
Shaheed is he tees up at 104 for that next pick at 103 for us.
All right. Receiver quarterback wise, it's Tua, Stafford, Watson, Caleb. So far, that's what we're
Yep.
looking at.
I think
Yeah.
if we want to aim for Judy, we could get Watson. I think Njoku's gone.
No, Juco.
No,
He's still
Joker?
there. He could be there at our next pick. He's 102 ADP.
Yeah. He'd be a good tight end one.
Yeah, we can't forget about Gino.
Yeah, Gino is like just in the back pocket late, but
Yeah.
would
I feel
do
the same way about Watson.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Mhm.
Watson is definitely one, but yeah, Gino's just like the last, resort. Actually, well, even after Gino, you can still get Drake May or something as your last resort. But
Which we've had to because
Yeah. I like a
That's
good
where-
contingency plan.
He's-
on the
He's
QB.
Drake May is the contingency plan for me.
Yes.
let's make sure that we get Watson and Judy if they fall to us. If we can get Njoku here too, that'd be pretty sweet. The Browns have who? The The
Miami.
Chiefs?
We have Waddle.
Miami.
Sorry.
We got Waddle.
Yep.
Waddle,
The stacks that we already have built in would be the Miami Cleveland game and the Chicago Seattle game. All right, Njoku's gone.
That's fine.
I mean, Jaden Daniels is still there too. If we can backdoor stack the Atlanta game,
Jahan Dotson.
Yeah, you could get him and Dotson, and you could,
Luke McCaffrey.
yeah. Brian Robinson's probably still out there.
Yeah, or Eckler's. Yeah, Brian Robinson. We could get like Jaden Daniels, then maybe get Brian Robinson.
I mean, we can still go.
Because you could still get Watson.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean this.
in this range you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go Bowers too, and then make sure that we get Shaheed.
Sheed's gone.
Shaheed's gone. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's not really.
I like the Jaden Daniels route. Good upside with some rushing potential.
Yep.
Our
So there was
Daniels a rookie and Watson.
Yeah.
there's a stat that came out. It was like rookie QBs who in college. So we go Jaden Daniels here, and then I'll continue. So it was rookie QBs who had, I forget what the exact qualifiers were, but it was like it's like over 400 rushing yards, 30 plus touchdowns, and drafted in the top 5 or top 10. The only guys to do it prior to Jaden Daniels were Cam Newton and Kyler Murray. Cam Newton's rookie year finished QB3. Kyler Murray's rookie year finished QB8.
I like that.
Some pretty good company.
That's a fun little stat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
I was trying to get more Kyler Murray today. I did a Marvin Harrison, and then I reached a little bit on McBride, and someone took Kyler like a round and a half ahead of ADP. I was insanely rattled. I just reached on McBride, and then someone took him
Maybe you could
picks later.
split Stafford. I know you wanted the Murray,
Yeah.
but
I don't know what I did. I was just in my head at that point.
You're the guy that goes on tilt and just starts drafting like last round players just to get the draft thrown out.
No, I would never do that. But I think
Andy, that I mean, I am not personally a fan of doing something like that because, like, again, at the end of the day, like if you expect that, okay, well Burrow's gone, but if you expect Burrow to be the guy you need or want in the finals, which is that's what you're playing for, you know, how likely, like if Burrow's gonna crush, like Chase or Higgins is gonna have a good
he's
game.
going to be there.
It's
Burton and Zach Moss aren't enough for Burrow specifically, I don't think.
I mean, anything's possible, but it's just like a really thin.
I think we're up here. If we took Brian Robinson, we could almost be done at running back because we'd have 4 starters.
Oh yeah, we're taking max of 5 on this team.
Yeah, we could pretty much be done though. I think if we wanted to.
Oh no, if we took Brian Robinson, I think we could be done at running back.
Yeah, that's really enticing to me. And then you got probably the biggest contributors of that Washington offense. That's going to be my vote.
My vote would be Brian Robinson too.
that's fine. Yeah, Andy, seeing a quarterback like him fall that far, you just want to click on him, but like you just have to think, does it make sense?
Yeah, like go to that guy who took Burrow. He's probably thought the same thing, like, oh, I'm getting Kyler and now I'm getting Burrow as my QB2 falling. He has T, so that's that
so
works.
he's
Marvin Harrison and McBride for Kyler too. So that's
he has some good stacks.
That's a solid bunch.
The thing about pocket passers, and Burrow is one of the you can do it with Burrow and Dak are like some of the early ones. Like if you get like Lamb and Ferguson, you can Dak sometimes will fall. Burrow, if you have like Chase and Higgins, like I've seen him go in the hundreds before. Like they're easier quarterbacks to push because people are just uncomfortable taking them without Chase or Higgins.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 127 and 138. Dotson goes at 135.
So we would probably be looking for him at 138.
So at
Who else
One-
is there? Could you pull up the
127,
Tua.
you got Tua there.
I'd rather get Judy
6.
Yeah,
and
it'd
get
be
Deshaun Watson later.
yeah, Tua or Judy.
Oh, Judy's there at 125.
Yeah.
I think we get Tua or Judy here.
Yeah, because we only have what 4 receivers right now.
5.
5.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
we have 5 and we have some decent draft capital. So
Done at running back.
yeah, we're done at running back. So we're definitely taking 3 tight ends. And then we can take 8 receivers and 3 quarterbacks. We can do
Love
3,
that.
4, 8, 3.
Interesting build.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
I like it.
super fragile at running back, but
I was going to say, I like
it's a
someone
solid group.
getting to 5 just an insurance policy, and just taking 2 tight ends.
No, we could take 5 running backs and 3 tight ends.
And
And
Just
then-
go 2 quarterback.
Maybe 2 quarterbacks, but I don't mind 4 running, like with Pacheco, Zamir, Brian Robinson.
no.
Oh,
So it's probably 2 then. I mean, or we could take the value with Goddard.
I like Tua. Then you get Jonnu Smith late as one of our tight ends. I think he's going to be great.
What'd you say?
If you get Tua here, we could get Jonnu Smith as one of our tight ends. So
Yeah.
I think we'll be pretty good.
What a cuck.
And that
You need him.
And you
No.
could probably get, if you wanted to,
Jesus.
who's the new running back they have?
Jalen Wright,
Jalen
Yeah.
Wright.
but I don't think we're looking to do that. If anything, we can get Malik Washington last round.
Yeah. Oh, man, we tossed
Or Odell.
too.
Coin flip.
I'd rather go Malik Washington, but
Yeah, OBJ didn't really do anything with pretty minimal competition last
He's
year.
like a third down receiver.
he just doesn't have legs left.
He was like a fourth quarter of the year receiver.
I mean, he's got
Didn't
his
do anything.
I don't
Too
know
many
what-
leg injuries.
He's just chasing money now.
So we want
Either
Dotson
way.
at this next pick.
Yeah. Hopefully he stays.
Dotson, and then even if we miss out on Dotson, we have Luke McCaffrey later.
Yeah. I don't think we need 3 QBs with Tua.
And Jaden.
I think Tua has a pretty high floor.
Yeah.
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, the bet on Jaden Daniels is like a high upside bet, so
Yeah.
you can treat him like if you're taking him there, you're basically like, okay, he's gonna have that crazy mobile QB like fantasy cheat code season, and you
Right.
can just take 2. If it was like Jaden Daniels, and then you got boxed out, and you were taking like Drake or I don't know, like Gino or something, then maybe you tack on like Drake May or something as a third. But I think we could get away with just 2.
Me too.
Yep. I'd rather take, like Corey was saying, like a contingency
A fifth
running back. Yeah.
So do a 2-5-8-3.
Yeah. So Dotson makes it.
Yeah, if he's gone, you could pivot to I was going to say Kendry Miller with
We got him.
Raiders stack, but all right.
Let's go. I
All right,
love
so-
that for us. I absolutely love that for us, boys.
What do you guys think of Quentin Johnston?
He's got it for something this year. He's got it for
They're
something.
saying they're going to put him like in the slot, which is a
That's
little
where Lad's been
intriguing.
running out of.
He's a
What?
scary. He's
I
a
thought
scary.
Lad's been running out of the slot. Like
He's a scary
all the
click.
reports is that Ladd's been doing work out of the slot.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
see Ladd going on the
But I
outside.
mean, maybe they throw a bunch of guys in there.
He's just a scary click. I'll say that much.
I'll only take him if I have Herbert.
Breaking news for our basketball fans out there. Bojan Bogdanovic traded to the Nets for Mikal Bridges.
Bridges. Wow.
Oh,
I like Bridges on the Nets or on the Knicks. I like that. I like
smart
that.
basketball.
It's good for basketball when the Knicks are good and in the mix.
Yeah, I could care less for him, actually.
I wonder why.
Nothing to do with my fandom at all.
No, couldn't be.
Can you scroll down on the draft board? Just actually, no, I don't know why you would. I was like, let me look at other picks, but there's nothing.
We can go here though.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna unclick QB and running back for the time being.
I mean, you
that's
can
another
click,
scary click for
you
me.
can click running back because, like, if
Yeah,
there is
Some
fifth-
value for our fifth.
We get Cole.
No, I think that's a scary click. I'd rather have like Darnell Mooney, Jermaine Burton. I think are target share leader number 3s on their team that have good upside. I love Darnell Mooney.
Honestly, if Ty Chandler was there, he'd be my vote. It's just, I
Why
mean,
Ty Chandler?
Mooney. I do like Mooney too. So it'd probably be one of okay.
There's Chandler. Well, what was your thought on Chandler there?
Just solidifying our fifth running back, and then because I feel like
Well, McLaughlin. I have McLaughlin over Ty Chandler, I think.
Jaleel is more like I guess Jaleel, since we have 4 pretty solid running backs, Jaleel probably has the better upside than Chandler. You're right.
Or Kimmy Vidal.
Yeah, he'll have a role.
Yeah, or Vidal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when
How
you have
about
4 solid running backs like that, you take more shots at like the
High upside.
Yeah.
Also, this could be Roman Wilson for the bring back for Chech.
True.
for Pacheco.
Pacheco, sorry. God, you have Chech in my head.
I like the Roman Wilson call.
I don't know. I would say Mooney or one of the running backs. That would be my vote over Roman.
I would rather have McLaughlin. I think Javonte Williams is probably more likely to get hurt, and I think he'll have a role regardless, probably in the passing game. So I'll vote him.
So we're out on Audric.
For now.
For now.
And the second there'll be a report or something, I told you so, and then he'll be hyping them.
What did
all
I
up
tell
again,
you?
You can talk.
I was sitting here in May telling you this.
even though you haven't been drafting him at all, and you've been drafting the players that I was telling you. Javonte. I mean, he needs to have.
You gotta hone in on your guys. So, I'm not afraid to change my tune on this stuff.
I know, but you just
I have
saying
plenty
it.
of
So
exposure to him.
You were like
is
Jaleel
my thought.
McLaughlin. What did he do? He had one of the
He
most
did decent.
efficient running backs.
Yeah, I looked into it. I'm like, all right,
Set
maybe I'll
like
give.
all the college records for rushing.
Yeah, he was great in college. He did okay last year. I don't think they did anything to that offensive line though.
No, their offensive line is not the greatest. You know whose offensive line is going to be a liability is the Ravens.
Yeah, that's why they got Derrick Henry. He's just going to be a blocker now.
Whole line proof.
He's not whole line proof. You see him last year with the Titans. It was like watching a car stuck in the mud. It's just like 30 times. Just
That's
getting
a
two
that's a
goals.
Stand
Hummer.
on his cleats.
That's a Hummer stuck in the mud, dude.
No, it's more like a Clydesdale, like with the Amish stuck in the
Yeah.
mud.
Are we going to be looking at Ben Sinnott in this draft?
No,
We might be.
We should be.
Roman's
Zach Ertz
still,
is going to be the starter.
Roman's still on the board.
Yeah,
too.
but I mean, down the stretch, you want the guy that. I mean, I don't like Ben Sinnott like in his rookie year, but like the only time I'm going to take him is if I have
historically speaking, rookie tight ends, we talked about this a lot last year, are terrible. And then, of course, Laporta broke the mold. And I guess Kyle Pitts, too. So I feel like there's just more recency bias around like these extreme outliers.
Well, there's
I get it. I am not high on Ben Sinnott, but
I mean, the game has changed completely too, right? Like you have to be more of a pass catching tight end than in years past.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, there goes Roman.
I think we can wait though on Ben Sinnott.
You think so?
Yeah. See, I agree with. Yeah, I don't like him to begin with.
All right, so who are we going then? No, Nick likes Corley.
Hunter Henry's gone.
Yep.
I like.
Looks like it's Corley.
I like Bateman. I like Wandell.
Probably Corley, I guess. I think Corley's going to be Aaron Rodgers' new Randall Cobb.
Which Randall Cobb? Last year Randall Cobb or
Packers Randall Cobb?
Like 10 years ago Randall Cobb? Like
yeah, exactly. Packers Randall Cobb. But I mean, he still used him a lot in the one game he played last year.
You mean the 2 downs he had?
He scored a touchdown. I know because I had him in a DFS lineup, and
yeah, but that wasn't because of
won me some money.
That was because of Zach Wilson.
I almost bought a Randall Cobb jersey.
All right, let's queue up Luke McCaffrey, Ben Sinnott,
Jonnu.
Jonnu.
Man,
definitely need Jonnu Smith. I think he goes at like 190.
Yep, nailed it.
Yeah, Ben. So our tight end room could be Ben Sinnott, Jonnu, and then hopefully like a Chig or a Fant or.
You knew that was coming.
A starting tight end.
Yeah, a starting tight end. That's a very
or Jelani Woods. Oh, Alex, you missed it. Fan favorite yesterday. Everyone in the chat.
Everyone was loving Jelani.
The live stream was popping off with Jelani Woods.
Let's go.
So some guy said he had like 200 shares of Jelani Woods.
No, he said out of his 200 drafts, Jelani's his highest owned player.
I thought he said $200 he had.
No, 200 drafts he's done. And Jelani was his
If
highest.
he had 200 drafts done and his highest tight end's Jelani, he's got more than $200 on him.
Yeah.
No, because
we've heard some crazy tight end takes. I think what another guy was saying, Jatavian Sanders is his highest owned player.
Yep. I think that was Felix, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Nick, you can talk with Felix about Audric Estime because I remember in his screenshot, it was one of his highest owned running backs.
Yeah, maybe he's a Golden Domer guy.
Maybe he is.
All right. Hopefully, yeah. I think one of Sinnott or McCaffrey should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Honestly, I'm pretty pumped about our running back room.
That is a solid room for sure. This is just obviously we don't have tight ends yet, but this is a solid build going, boys. I'm liking this one.
It makes it so much easier when you could take the pressure off running backs. You could get some of these mid-round receivers with high upside.
Is that you throwing a dig at PB there?
No. I'm just saying, I mean, you got to try all these different approaches. One of them's going to hit, so. I know he likes drafting 5 wide receivers and, spending draft capital on someone who won't contribute to his points each week, but, each their own.
You just don't get it.
I understand.
Let's out. Let's start this again. Why doesn't he not understand it?
I understand.
You can
take to raise his floor, and
I don't know why you say raise your floor. By you can take 5 straight receivers and literally be done at receiver, and then load up everywhere else, and then you take all the high upside running backs. And if you had
you could do that for any position group. We just did it with
you can't. You cannot do that for a receiver. You cannot go and just take eight receivers from rounds 9 on. You will not be advancing.
I think you can stack up on guys that are, going to score 200 points at a year at receiver, but
This should be Jono.
a lot of them are kind of
you start
overvalued.
3 receivers. You start 2 running backs, 1 quarterback, and 1 tight end. So you're starting 3 receivers every single week, and ideally you want them to fill your flex because they have the most upside. So
They're also the
again,
most volatile position. If you're looking at it from a stats perspective, you want to have more wide receivers because a lot of these guys in the mid rounds are not going to hit every week. They're not consistent 20-point games. So that's where I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it has it's all about opportunity costs, and in the draft landscape of this year, it's the type of receivers you're getting late compared to the type of running backs. Like in this range of like Dotson, Leggett, like
this range. Everyone's.
No, I'm saying like look at all the range of like where these. So like in the range of like Thielen, Pearsall, Dotson, Leggett, Gate, Polk, Quint. Look at all the running backs in that range. Rico, Marshawn Lloyd, Kendra Miller, Zach Charbonnet, Kamani Vidal. All these guys have so much more upside than those receivers.
Maybe.
No, they just do. Kamani
You
Vidal.
you could also say you should go RB heavy because ETN's outscoring everyone in that round by like.
Okay, so would you rather have ETN and Quentin Johnson, or would you rather have T. Higgins and Kamani Vidal, who like if Kamani Vidal is the starting Chargers running back, who's winning?
You're banking on 2 ifs in that scenario.
What do you mean 2 ifs?
So Vidal, and who was the wide receiver with him?
T. Higgins.
Okay,
so you have
isn't going to play a full
you have
season
ETN and Quentin Johnson
for an injury.
What?
And then you need potentially 2 running backs to go down for the Chargers for Vidal to pay off. He's
Vidal,
like
you don't understand. I'm using Vidal as one example, right?
Yeah.
It could be.
I get it.
It could be Jaleel McLaughlin, same range, if he's the starter. So you're mixing and matching all these combos across like your hundreds of drafts, right? The ones that hit in a big way, which there's 600-something thousand people in this tournament. So someone's going to get the combination right. The teams with the highest upside are going to be the ones that nail the late round running backs and are loaded up at receiver.
Yeah.
If you could pick one draft, like if you only could pick one draft strategy to do, and you just like were forced to do it every single draft, it should always be 0 running back. Like that has the most upside.
And it's also what the entire field is doing. So
and that means you should be doing it even more because anyone that doesn't do it, not doing it, but if you're like really loading up at running back early, I think you're dead. Like,
I don't know about dead. I think you can build some good teams.
I
wouldn't say go 4 running backs off the rip.
I just think in the grand scheme of things, when these NFL seasons play out every year, there's always running back injuries, and there's teams in 600-something thousand people that will hit the right combo of loading up.
That's why I don't love like an RB hero strategy, because you take that risk of injury just on banking on like one guy to produce.
We just picked Jelani Woods.
What
just happened?
What just happened? Oh yeah, we did.
Did you queue him up?
Oh, I queued him up.
Did it do that one thing the other day where it just auto-selected?
No. That's all right. That's fine.
No, I don't think it was an oh no. I think I'm gonna rewind the tape here. Exactly what happened.
Maybe he's throwing the challenge flag. Yeah, just draft this year's Puka and Kyron. It's simple.
It's $1 million in your pocket right there.
Yeah. But the odds of hitting a Kyron Williams is so much lower than like a wide receiver 2 or 3.
That's completely false. It's the exact
I would
opposite.
rather have Darnell Mooney.
Way harder to hit
going to be on the field
on an 18th round receiver than it is a running back. Way harder. There's like no doubt that a receiver is harder to hit on, because every year
you could like Darnell Mooney's the perfect example of that. He's day one he's going to be wide receiver.
He's never going to be a Puka Nacua. What are you talking about?
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you have 8 wide receivers on this team and Darnell Mooney puts up 20 points 3 or 4 weeks, like he pays for himself.
I just think you're not disagreeing with me on.
You can take a full team of wide receivers day one are going to hit and have a stacked running back room like we do today. So your entire roster doesn't need an injury to be putting up points for you.
Alex,
That's
go to the
all I'm
Dolphins
saying.
receivers.
Go to what?
Dolphins.
Nick, I think you're just not quite understanding the
I get
odds.
the upside of it. You've explained it.
But that's what you're not. You're just saying like you're saying. I don't quite understand what you're saying. Like you can't argue that a running back heavy build has more upside than a 0 RB build. It just doesn't. Like
Great
running
pick.
backs put up more points than wide receivers outside of like the top 8.
But there's no debating. Like it's just like proven that 0 running back builds, no matter if 99% of them are dead. Let's say the ones that have the most upside on average, the roster construction is 0 RB. It has the most upside every single year. Now, whether that team wins at all, whatever, but it's just proven that construction is always going to have the most upside because of everything that I said and how running back injuries play out.
Nick, it's just facts.
Yeah,
it is. Like there's no doubt.
No need to play the game. It's just going to be.
It has the most upside.
All right, boys, let's look over this fucking gem of a team we just drafted. All right, we put together some good teamwork here. No reason to be arguing and bickering after a draft like this.
Nick, it's always Nick though. I swear, it's he knows.
It's both of you.
He knows what to say.
It's always you two.
All it took was me to jokingly say, "Wait, what's going on?" And then for you guys just go back and forth.
So
PB only speaks in certainties in a game of chance.
But he's
never heard of game theory in his life.
To a roster construction that has the most upside, and that is 0 RB.
Corey played the long game. He got you guys arguing.
So he could take
on the
Jelani
side
Woods.
Tee up Jelani. You guys
got played.
Wait, I gotta see right now. Go back to what tight ends were still on the board when we took Jelani.
Chig, Gesicki, Sanders, Juwan, and Disley.
Oh, Chig was there.
I mean, it's a coin flip between any of these guys, right?
It's on.
I mean, if Chig was
It's
there,
not.
if Chig was there, we lost.
Let me tell you, it's not.
I mean, PB, you like the upside. You got to go Jelani.
I don't like taking Jelani without Anthony Richardson.
All right, boys. Let's run through the squad we actually have. Obviously went Bijan 1-1 and Pacheco. We got a solid. I think we got solid rooms across the board.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Daniel stack with Dotson and Snot, and then Tua stack with Waddle, Jonnu, and Malik Washington. Yeah, just a solid.
We got Brian
draft.
Robinson for the Washington stack too.
Yep, Brian Robinson. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, just a solid squad, top to bottom, in my opinion. One of my favorite teams we've drafted. I will confidently say that.
Let's just see, let's kind of look at a few other squads and say if anyone bombed this draft.
Okay. Well, we know this guy at the turn has a nice little stack going with Kyler, Ray, MH, and then T and Burrow on the back end. Do you get any more? Yeah, just a T. Burrow. He took Cousins too with Drake. So he's got a nice little squad there going.
Doesn't look like anyone went super RB heavy early.
No.
I mean, the McCaffrey A-Chan team was closest, but
this guy too went Brees, Jameer on the back-to-back.
Yeah, that team could be a little rough. How many receivers did he take?
Yeah, the one spot is pretty RB heavy. McCaffrey,
Pittman, Flowers, James.
He took 8.
So he took at least 8. I was trying to see if anyone took 4 QBs or anything, but yeah, I mean I'm trying to scan it real quick. That guy took. Oh, okay. I thought that he took Dak in the 4th round. Yeah, he probably had Lamb. Yeah, I mean, nothing too. That guy went what, like 5? I want to see how that guy's because he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight running backs. He must have loaded up on receiver early. The 3 spot.
Yep.
Yeah, I love starts like that. Like 3 receivers, and he got an elite tight end, elite quarterback, 2 more receivers, hammered the money zone of running backs, and then late stacked his quarterback.
Yeah, but like, who was his first running back?
Raheem.
Mostert, Pollard, Gus
Yeah,
Edwards.
so he has potentially RB1 of Miami, RB1 of Tennessee, RB1 of the Chargers, RB, we don't know, could be RB1 of the Bengals, RB1 of the Cowboys, and then in a committee with Aaron Jones. So
yeah, not a fan because he doesn't have any bell cows. They're all either split backfields or parlaying an injury to produce.
I didn't see any parlaying an injury.
All right.
Anyone past Pollard?
Well, we got
Chase Brown's not
we
starting.
got guests on Thursday, so we can't act like this, guys.
Yeah, we gotta be civilized.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, once we get Felix on,
Phoebe's going to take a spot on the bench here, I think.
actually, I might actually be on the bench for Thursday's episode. So Felix will probably be taking my spot.
Wow.
Just kidding.
No, but I think he will be taking my spot on Thursday.
Wait, people, were you wearing your podcast shirt today?
Is this my? I forget which my podcast shirt is.
That's a
blue,
close one.
blue one. Yeah. Anyway,
It's one of the 4 shirts that you own.
yeah, we rotate them in each episode, but that will do it. Yeah, these drafts seemingly get off the rails. I've noticed right around round 15, 16.
Right at the end when we run out of
Dumpster bins.
good stats to talk about.
Dumpster bins.
Yeah, it always comes down to arguing over the smaller players just to end the squad. But all right, we'll be back Thursday with the DraftKings Best Ball champion from a few years back. He definitely takes major stands, across his portfolio. I'm sure he'll be advocating for some Najee Harris on Thursday.
As a preview. Some other great finds in there. So
yeah, stay tuned for that. Please leave a like and subscribe and comment on the video. It really helps out the channel a lot. And we will be back on Thursday. Peace.